Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Vinny's Take. Not going live tonight because I've got to get up at 3:30 in the morning and snow blow, so I figured I'd get the Vinny's Take in before the game ends, just because I think that the game's pretty much in the refrigerator, and it's a done deal. Buffalo will get their 12th victory for the first time since 1993, which was the last time they went to the Super Bowl. This is only the second punt for Bajorquez all night long. Of course, on the first punt, they lined up and faked it, which was a beautiful play call at a time in the game where they were they were still in a dogfight and needed it. So, went right to the end, trying to get the Patriots to go offsides. Brilliant. So anyway, the Bills, 38-9 over the Patriots. It's going to be the first sweep of the New England Patriots since 1999. That's a huge deal. If you don't understand what that means as a Bills fan or any team that has been having to go against the Patriots for the last 20 years, then you don't know football. Because we have not seen anything like this in a long time. I mean, the Cowboys made the playoffs for 20 consecutive years, and trust me, I know Cowboys fans are very happy. Not 20 consecutive years. They had a winning season for 20 consecutive years. Then Cowboys fans are very happy that the Patriots will not hit 20 consecutive years with a winning record. But the Buffalo Bills have struggled against this team for 20 seasons. And tonight, they are not only beating the Patriots, but they are ripping the doors off of Gillette Stadium and shoving it back down their throats. One of the best things I saw tonight was Bill Belichick throwing a temper tantrum on the sideline when he challenged a play that was idiotic to challenge because one of his coaches up in the booth thought they could win it. Bill Belichick does not have the confidence of his coaching staff. He doesn't have the confidence in his players that he needs. Cam Newton is not going to be in New England next year. He's just not been good enough. And Jarrett Stidham looks like he needs more work. If he is to be the quarterback of the Patriots' future, why didn't he start this game? He should definitely start next week against New York. I think Bill Belichick is at... Hey, Google. How old is Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick is 68 years old.
At 68 years old, I think Bill Belichick really is running to the end of his run. How much longer can he produce winning teams, especially when you don't have Tom Brady at quarterback? But enough about the Patriots. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills. One of the bright spots in the playoffs is that there is new blood. There is fresh blood. Yes, you've got Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger, and we want those kind of quarterbacks in there, and possibly Phillip Rivers. But we've also got guys like Josh Allen who are going to be in the playoffs. He's going to be starting a playoff game for the second time. There's one more monkey on the Bills franchise back. They got a winning season. They got the AFC East. They've swept the Patriots. The last thing that reaches back to the 90s is a playoff victory. And they have a home playoff game. They're guaranteed at least one. They're going to be in the 2 seed after this if they can hold on and either beat Miami or Pittsburgh loses to Baltimore, which is definitely possible. And Buffalo guarantees themselves the 2 seed. Oh, look, there's Bill Belichick. Too bad. Buffalo, 12th win of the year. They have not achieved this in 27 years. If they win next week against Miami, it'll be the first 13-win season since 1991 and only the third time in franchise history that they've ever won 13 games. The other two being 1990 and 1991. I'm telling you, this Bills team can play with anybody in the playoffs. I don't care. I know they got blown out by Tennessee and they got beat by Baltimore, but they can play with them too, especially considering that Tennessee will have to come up to Buffalo. The only time the Bills will possibly have to go on the road is if they have to go to Kansas City. And that, as a 2 seed, it wouldn't be until the AFC Championship game. And don't you think I am a firm believer that this Bills team can go that far? Will they? Time will tell. But I think they can, and I am hoping against hope that I'm going to be making several more of these Vinny's Takes throughout the month of January. Next week they play the Dolphins, and then it's on to the playoffs. Thanks for joining, and good night, Bills Mafia, and God bless America.